In Monster Hunter, every new player will reach that one monster that will hard stop them to reevaluate their hunting ability and strategy. Usually these monsters will come at the end of their given rank, whether that is the transitional monster between low rank and high rank and G rank, or even the final bosses of their respective games. Regardless, they all put us to the test with our hunting abilities at that stage and do it very well. For me specifically, it was a monster from Monster Hunter Freedom Unite, and of course in turn that means Freedom 2 as well, as it was the urgent quest to get you into 5-star quests within low rank. And that monster is Tigrex. Freedom Unite as a game was already quite brutal due to the system limitations of the PSP, making hitboxes extremely terrible to deal with, but of course at the time they felt fine, as the prior games in the series up to that point had hitboxes that were even worse. Prior to the quest where we hunt Tigrex, it pops up here and there throughout low rank, constantly tormenting you from its initial takedown in the game's introduction, where it knocks you off of the snowy mountains, only for you to be critically wounded and bedbound, being found and rescued by the nearby villagers of Poke Village. Here, you build up your skills and equipment to face off against this ruthless and relentless Tigrex that literally has a move to savage charge you and potentially make you hide in a corner for the rest of the hunt. While Tigrex is easy for me now, I don't think there was a monster that I dreaded more leading up to its encounter, and I would admit that part of the reason probably is because I was much younger at the time, so I was easier to scare with intimidation and that just savage nature of the monster, but I think the game itself did a great job in making you feel that way. Tigrex as a monster is very brutal and it has a very iconic savage nature. And its attacks as well are very sudden and jerky, making it quite an unnerving fight, especially for first timers, and considering the hitboxes of Unite, it only made the fight that much scarier. Don't get me wrong, if I face off against one now, it will literally be dragged across the floor, but the first encounter definitely stuck with me for my entire Monster Hunter journey, and everything about it I think was done great, from its lead up to the encounter, the actual encounter and post quest. I think this quest does a great job in conditioning newer hunters to be prepared for high rank, given the awareness and tactics required to maneuver a monster like Tigrex in order to get your hits in. And of course, getting your hits in is already quite a task, given how much Tigrex moves around and how sporadic its movement is. And while yes, there are many other invaders that acted as transitional monsters eventually in other games, none of them even came close to Tigrex and how Unite managed to capture all my feelings of dread as a new Monster Hunter. And that is why I think Tigrex is the most terrifying monster in Monster Hunter. And with that guys, that does tie up this short little video. Let me know down below what you think is the most terrifying monster in the franchise from your own experiences, and I look forward to reading all of your comments. Drop a like if you did enjoy it, it's extremely appreciated and it does help out the channel a ton. And don't forget to subscribe for a lot more Monster Hunter content. Be sure to join our Discord, links at the top of the description. Lots of awesome other hunters in there and we'd love to have you with us. Thank you all so much for watching and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.